In this video, we'll see what are break class accounts, what are their use cases, and how to create and configure break class accounts in Delinea Secret Server. Emergency accounts are termed as break class accounts. Along with compliance and auditing, they are utilized in a number of abnormal situations ranging from disaster recovery to a cyber attack. Now, five common use cases for break class accounts are listed here. They range from security breach to disaster recovery to compliance and auditing to unavailability of the key personnel. Now, let's see how to create and configure break glass accounts, or more precisely, how to assign break glass permissions to a user account in Secret Server. And before we start with break glass permissions, let me show you what it means for an account to have break glass permissions. What are those permissions? So to see what are those permissions, you go to administration configuration, and if you scroll to bottom, there is change administration mode. You click on that, you see uh, unlimited enable unlimited administration mode. So this unlimited administration mode is what is referred to as break glass account. So whichever account have this unlimited administration mode permission, that is termed as a break glass account. Now, to simply enable that, you just click on edit, you check the box here, you provide your justification and click on save. I'm not going to do that right now. So that is how you enable unlimited administration mode. And once you do that, it will show you on the top banner saying unlimited admin mode. Now, to make a account unlimited administrator account, or to make a break class account, what you do is you go to administration. You need to provide that account certain permissions which allow that account to go to configuration and turn on that unlimited admin mode. So to do that, what we do is we create a role to group those permissions. So we go to roles, create you need to create a role to group those permissions. So you click on create role and you enter the name of this particular role, that is break glass administrator. Now I already have a role with this, so I'll just open that break class administrator. So once you create that, it will take you to general. You can see the name of that particular role, if it is enabled or not, and when it was created. Now in assignment, you can see which user this role has been assigned to, and in permission there is that is where we need to add the unlimited administrator mode permissions. So we need actually three permissions. One permission is to allow the user to see that configuration page. Second is to allow the user to see that unlimited administration mode configuration page, and third is to allow the user to act as unlimited administrator. So to do that, to add those permissions, we click on edit and we click on all, and that way we can see all the permissions that are there. And to assign permissions, I'll just simply search unlimited, and here we can see uh, administer configuration unlimited admin. Then we'll see there is unlimited administrator row permission itself. Then there is a view configuration that we need to provide. View configuration. So this permission allow us to see that configuration tab that we just entered here. Okay, all these three permissions. Now you can see these three permissions you will be needing to uh, allow a user to act as a break class account. Now the permission is assigned. Now let's assign this particular role to a user. To do that, you just go to assignment tab in that particular role, click on edit, and click on here, click on all the users. Now I'm going to assign this particular role to Jamie here. Jamie is a user, and I'll click on save. Just before I hit on save, let me show you if how Jamie user and his configuration portal looks like. So I have Jamie's account open already here. So if you see, this is the Jamie, and let's go to administration of Jamie's. Now you see Jamie cannot see the configuration settings here. So if you can see, he cannot enable that. So that is why we need this view configuration permission that we assigned earlier. So now you see this is even if I refresh, you see there is no configuration uh, option here, and hence we cannot assign this and we cannot turn on unlimited administrator mode from Jamie also. So now I'll assign this role to Jamie and click on save. We are done now. Will go back to Jamie's account and hit on refresh, and now we can see the configuration settings here. Now, if I go to configuration and scroll down, we can see our change administration mode here. And if you click on that, you can see you can edit this. We click on edit and we check the box, we provide a justification, we hit on save. Now you can see on the top there is the banner unlimited admin mode. This means that unlimited admin mode is enabled, and now you can see secrets of all other users also. So that is the use of unlimited admin mode. It allows you to see all the settings, generate reports, and see all the secrets and folders of all the users, even if they have not explicitly provided you or the Blake class account the permissions to do so. Okay, now you see unlimited admin mode is enabled, and even if you go to administrator also, you can see like unlimited administrator mode, it is enabled. Okay, now let's turn it off, and I'll go to Jamie's account again, to configuration. Let's go change administration mode, click on edit. Yes. Cool. Now, now we have seen how you add permissions to a particular role and assign that role to a particular user. And we also see what permissions are required for a user to act as a break glass account. And so all this is done, but how Delinea wants you to do this and how it is, the best practice is to uh, kind of divide these permissions into two users. So that is called segregation of duties. So you segregate these permissions, and you make one user to be able to configure unlimited administration mode, and you allow another user to use that. What does that do is it allows user to have those privileges. Like, it also prevents one user to have all the high privileges that is critical if that particular user go wrong. So it is better to have two users to perform a high privilege task, high sensitivity task, rather than a single user, because in case, like, if a single user can turn on this unlimited administration mode, and he or she can use that, so that is like a very high sensitivity, like it has very high risk. But if you segregate that part, segregate those permissions to two users, it makes it difficult. Even if, let's say a hacker gets hold of one account, it is very improbable to that hacker will have, credentials of both of those users and he can use that to harm. So that is called segregation of duties. And how you do that is you create two roles actually. So one is break class administrator, and you create another role also in which you add these two permissions: view configuration and administer configuration unlimited admin. So that allows one user to create so that allow one user to enable the unlimited admin mode and another user to use that admin mode. So do that. So let Jamie have unlimited administrator for now. So I'll just remove these two permissions, and you see Jamie is assigned this role, Blake class administrator, and this role only has one permission, that is unlimited administrator. Now let's create another role and name it break glass uh, configure. We create this role. Now we will assign those two permission to configuration permission to this particular role. So I just okay now. Okay, now we have assigned these two permissions to this particular role, and let me show you how you can assign it from another way. You just go to user management. We'll go to Cersei. You'll see roles, and you click on edit roles here, and we assign this break class configure role to Cersei, and we click on save. Now, if we go back again to Jamie, you'll see if we go to administration, now Jamie doesn't have any, that configuration settings, showing in this administration tab here. So you can see this is Jamie. It doesn't have those settings here. And now if we go to Cersei back again, I have, okay, so this is Cersei's account. But now Cersei must have those configuration options. So you can see configuration is there. You click on configuration, and you can go to change administration mode, and you click on edit to turn unlimited admin mode on. And let's enable this. Let's go click on save. Cool. Now this unlimited admin mode is open. But since we haven't assigned Cersei the unlimited admin mode, those permissions to to Cersei to be able to use unlimited admin on, you see like she cannot see all the secrets, even if she is able to enable that mode. That is because we have segregated the duties, and we have not provided her the permission to use this mode. She only have the permission to enable or disable this mode. So she just enable that. Now we go to Jamie, and hopefully see this is the even if in Jamie you see the configuration, now it is there since unlimited admin mode is there. And even if like Jamie was not the one who enabled that, he can use this. So if you go to personal folder, you can see personal folders of all the users. So this is how you create a break class account, or more precisely, this is how you assign those permissions which make account break class account. And this is also how you kind of have those best practices of segregation of duties in privilege access management, so that one user cannot use that privilege, high privileges, to harm the system. Now I'll just go to configuration, and from Jamie itself I'll and turn on and disable this mode. Let test save. And you can see after I've like just disabled that, you do not have permission to use this feature, and we hit on continue. Now since now again the admin mode is disabled, unlimited admin mode is disabled, so again Jamie cannot see that configuration part here. And